entitled Earth Perspective. I was watching from Earth, all the Earth perspective. Saying above it all, the moon's 30, the world's shaking, everything's been taken worldwide. We can break and focus, everything can concentrate, concentrate, not just to knock space, but the moon's still 30. See as we remember, slow down in a hurry. There's no time for me, save yourself, hurry. Now you're a hustler, working hard. Done things been talked about on the walkabout, still joking, jacking. Where's the jacket? No cold talk, it's cold out. Where's the jacket? No cold talk, it's cold out. Where's the jacket? No cold talk, it's cold out. Where's the jacket? No cold talk, I can't hack it, almost captured.
What is a song? A song is used to store certain perimeters of the VRC, including all 20 local points in your names, pre, post, roll time, auto punch points, loop points, tracks, delays, tape offsets, track grouping buttons, tempo maps, import formats, import start, offset, gen 6 settings, and exit 6 settings. The song start point is used to determine the location of the beginning recording referred to as bar 0101.00. Zip the start point 000.0000. This, of course, directly affects your position.
Black with a hell of a now we gon' get intricate.
Mouse isolate space book. You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Computer animated T2 rhymes of enzyme fractal poly residue. When taking away what little time that I got through my mutant energy I picked the combination spot.
All troops will debark the ground.
Super space agent. Super space agent.
Rubbish through a raffle of thoughts. I'm a bookworm to the biblical line printed between the lines. The Bollywood's awful is imperative. It's mandatory with my Mandarin, mandolin, manner of Cumberland. I'd go tend to put show chains around us. The tetherus, the devils do karaoke, the earth's creativity, and their halos as barbarians do their same thing. And we give offerings to cash registers and dogma, cash registers and dogma, cash registers and dog with the orangutan arose again. Orphans and the beaches organized. Letter tried during alliteration. No second even hit the kitty litter. My pity glitters upon you. Breathe in, breathe out. Right under pressure what it's all about. Breathe in, breathe out. Right under pressure what it's all about. Breathe in, breathe out. Right under pressure what it's all about.
Conversing around the globe, very necessary to hear. We are presently presenting our standards, set clear, global commentary, reaching all elder and peer, far from elementary, evidently too much for the average ear. Held in the highest esteem, the artist committee, committed, chastising the counterfeit until completely omitted. Each text bearing the name of the many acclaimed, creators trained in grinding the domestic and tame, divine grain, found in the sands of the hourglass is framed. Times looking slim, high noon skies grim, solar-powered objects begin to lose all purpose and worth in the midst of the syllables birth combined with the might of the fist. We have the power to unearth anything, fathom and imagine during rapid movement of the eye, still causing doom with much room for improvement. Yes, I've been known to travel to many realms outside the ozone, parallel to my expression of such upon the microphone, away from home within our own, until I peak like a dog whistles tone to human ears unheard, when a deep painstakingly clear. My presence manifests itself in essence and blessed with wealth of thought. No lie can get me caught. University around the globe, very necessary to hear. We are presently presenting our standards set clear. Global commentary, reaching all elder and peer. Far from elementary, evidently too much for the average ear. You can sense immense intelligence whence on this side of the fence the grass grows greener, more bud and smokes better, and when condensed, even more bang for your dollar. Your slang from a stellar scholar who's dropped out with honors and merit badges upon his collar, surpassing what was known as my ideal social classing. While they burn out during finals, I'm on tour by the shore basking, grasping every moment of freedom and clear vision. At the speed of fiber optics, I've arisen with a new creation concocted through street match to online. Heat hash all in line. Later months, crimes and blunts made mine a much more calm approach. When the ropes became apparent, remaining solid and opaque, while I roam amongst the transparent. For the fake, I come complete with heat, Fahrenheit, Celsius, and centigrade. For food, sweat, and techniques, go seek the shade. Need it alone, man, trust me.
An existence between life and death, a ring, a gear crafted as specific as a fingerprint. Space is the inner layer of its core, and the mantle unknown deeper than the floor door with an underground mind. It's a mind so generously righteous, filled over creativity, a particle microscope speck, earth to the sun. Birth is a battleground. Remember, you were the sleepless eyes, and you created images to set your opponents up. But I, the comprehensive cup, have once again been left fooled to fool the borrowing waiter who later comes along to receive a tip. Okay, don't borrow style because you disrespect poetry. It's passionate, pull, a flip on a ledge, a dance on some wet rocks, blocks of buildings being built by an alphabet, regardless of dialect. A cup is lifted to water splash, and you've been distracted. Turn to the left, a light reflects off the cup, and you blink, and now you die. I've reacted.
Rhymes so deaf, rhymes ignore. Rhymes that you never even heard before.
This is an invitation to a higher calling. Plunge into an abstraction, soul searching. Self-realization, they say an unlimited supply of suns. Occupy the night sky, day and night collide. Closing eyes, open minds combine. Sunshine, come, light up our life. Life-giving like the world revolves around the sun, yet we seem to think it revolves around just one of us.
To appreciate, no matter what happens, day or night. The art. Gotta definitely respect the art. Gotta keep the art. Okay. Gotta keep the art.
Freestyle fanatic, and never will it ever stop.
Check. Out of Dawn Digital.
Take the art as it was offered.
All in a backpack, distribute hand to hand socially to create some tapes.
Want a home studio so we can work at the house. Projects, products. I get Starbucks and checks and money orders. They check our bags, say we look funny at the border. Little respect. We're the artists who break their
Getting cheese around the world. Freestyle still stay fresh.
Transform into the Ghost Rider.
It's all magic, no tricks.
With me, one out of many. I'm one of the few, but not enough to do. I'm serving you. And whoever think they can pay my crew must I continue.
I'm trying to contemplate the next move to make, but I freak flows from coast to coast.
Reconstruction, that's the whole science on my production.
Your freestyle's free, the crowd starts to leave when you freeze.
Along with creativity, never lonely, I'm a self-contained entity. Freestyle is my free time activity.
Of a mutant who could twist space around him.
Lettering levels by means of madness, exploiting concepts of confusion, deceits, and a pattern receipts. The trembling maze of fidelity, of magnet's ability, a hollow conversation with the greatest solution, which is nothing. It's all an endless cycle. The tales about the past are really the future. We are all a program of plots with copper veins and battery brains. It's bad to remain or rather sustain the reproduction of growth for grief with gradual acceleration of both belief and belittle. I ignore and stand strong, filled with aggressive intention for positive plants from normative plants, lost in the wrong hands, demanding dead wishes from the gin of revelations and the sin for revolution. There's the food on the road and you're starving for direction. Please take choice before you find out your selection has been voided.
Fireflies flying in the fields, far from fantasy, further from for real. Remember when young members trembled and the world was windburned, when birds looked up at amber rays of sun, and I was amazed at one uneventful glance taken by chance would more than likely indirectly affect my psyche. Turn the tables on the future, spill soda on your computer.
How to be announced over loud speakers. How to be announced over loud speakers. How to be announced over loud.
Before I die, since these words are being recorded
And even though my natural life has been distorted, let it be known that my life has been filled with crazy laughter, as well as many mistakes that I'm paying for in the after. As overstand as I am the rain, when you look for something that's fallen, machine-made people in the room with no conversation, just a lot of action programmed to reproduce a product through repeating and scratching, robotic dancing, headphones connect, advancing the rhythm of the perimeter, soul prisoner from the deliverer. These radio DJs are more like heroin users, wax abusers, cause all they really do is prick their needles into our music.
Vote to find out. Filled your tank with oval octane to prevent the pings and knocks. Checked your levels on your trade-in. Fit in what you will now know is forgotten and certain fading fast. As you gave it gas, thought of what could have and what others said should have was only their task. You live in their lives in a nicely furnished blast. Then furious to see you leave. Don't ask to describe the mask was taken off and you believe. Believe me, I know the feeling. To grieve and relieve yourself from what separates the fruit from the branches of turmoil trees. To feed and become food for thought. Your plot and already team rides on streamlined wings primed action. Tires react to broken gravel. Contact gives traction to travel. Unbelady is what it is. As you whiz recklessly close to colossal corners. Pink stickered organ donors. Caution. Curvas peligrosas seek to give treats to weary roadsmen and women living lives of hope. You'll cope when you get there, but be aware of excruciating developments in this crash course. For cliffs with fists, keep quips contact to approaching vision. These old decaying and decomposing demigods devote to devour and denote dexterity, prevent prosperity, concealing themselves in serenity.
I close my eyelids for serotonin mind saturation.
Time has come for the clustering starburst, hydrogen gas compression, zero absolute, pulsating, radio wave, large infinite. We are the molecular foundation field. Dark leaf is the ultimate manifestation. We are seen as the collapsing Doppler effect.
Maintain your temperament, respect and acknowledge what's meant. My sole intent is to create and invent. To create and invent.
Like oceans, so call them calamine. Blowing up from the west coast, southern Cal is mine now. If you wanna battle my crew, we won't be hard to find. You're whack with the capital K when I crush your name, I don't go behind it. Your style's lost, go find it. Mine gets stuck in your throat, you're starting to sound like one little quote of me. But coming up at least a quart short of me. I brought a beat like no other nigga did. When you did, they said you sound like Red Lord. With a bit more practice, maybe one day you could be me, Stevie. Rock more spots than 101 Dalmatians. Narcoleptics without patience. Ridicule you if you like foundation, your parallax or concentrations. Making me stop your demonstration of works. Pardon me, sir, but can I check that style again? There's a bit of a problem. This style has expired, sir, and it wouldn't be fair to to the rest of the passengers. If I let you board this beat with that, get a new style, then come back up or come back up, tell them to let in progress, and your whack rhyme's been taking hostages. I can just kill them all, then seal them in the wall down at the cemetery, so no one can dig up your whack styles that are buried. I'm a man of war, my rhymes kill, can't avoid you, can't afford one little slip up, mistake or error, I'll be entering in, compare your styles, garbage. Why fix up, won't beat up sounds like that in my garage. This collage is a portrait of a serial killer, so check your mind frame. Rhyming's on the mind game, if you're gang, then I'm gang. Rhyming's on the mind game, if you're gang, I'm gang. Rhyming's on the mind game, if you're gang, I'm gang. Rhyming's on the mind game, if you're gang, I'm gang. Rhyming's on the mind game, if you're gang, I'm gang.
Around us, we be gobbled up asparagus vegetarians, but I'm the veterinarian here. I'm looking at you, the animal come anatomy. They're gonna be the pediatrician. Doing on top of little niggas below 18, below me, below on the clouds, and I, the pod. Now my motherfucking couch is looking you wrong, motherfucking juice law, motherfucking cockroach on my cupboard, and then you'll be here to be around here smothering shit that I said to you. One more time, look at my Bible. I'm gonna be your idol, cheer. Sir, life will be an atmosphere of a very important gas that will flow through your body, go into the down outwards, and it will down the words, yes, enemies out there, scruteness, and you'll all be like a laxative, you'll shit from me constantly, concentrating me, you, the new words I said, die, just read the rappers, die, just you need to.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Taking you way the fuck overboard, nigga. We the overlords. My nigga Reed behind the mixboard.
We rock the nation. Suckers try to get by with that whack shit. This is for my nation. Take it personal to my nation. We rock the nation. Check it out, yo. I give you my soul. Let's take control of this beautiful cycle of life. I'm gonna be bringing parts vital. I'm nice for a reason. Get love all through the season for mind and body. I'm feeding through the non-believing. I'm misleading my folks towards road lines, ways to find. When unraveling towards the battle mentally, you're facing all the shit physically. It's only memories that lurk. You've learned the first technique. You've earned the privilege to rise from your seat at your feet. A turn to walking towards first stage of training. As a training, where does it put you in the game? How does the label represent your name? Or do your name stick out? It's about the dues you pay. Microphone stages and crowds you slay. Styles you lay down from the underground. Sent on a mission down from the skies to eyes for God's work now to be done. Realize the game righteously from the one Earth Day global flotation. We rock the nation. Suckers try to get by with their whack shit. This is for my nation. Take it personal. We rock the nation.
What's the dilly? I just touched grounds down in Philly. Brought a pound with me. Fast moving around Philly trying to find land.
What the fuck? Wow, this motherfucking confusion. I mean, as I look in the backpack, I'm sure I'll see that all them C's go to school. Old school, new school, any school, cool. See the dope motherfuckers. See, we in the same class. We take the same classes. The whack motherfuckers. Yeah. Get it? Think practical. Yes. There's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. There's a million of them, yes, and they all think they fresh. Yes. There's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. There's a million of them, yes, and they all think they fresh. Supersede mass majority expectations. Global flotation, build concentration of a concrete vibe. We unite a nation through hip-hop musical penetration. Destination worldwide. No time for vacation or a joyride through traffic breaking without no brake lights. You bound to give her ended, and that's worse than backstab. So those who pretend to go back to the last, see, I'm aware of and able to elude what's fake. And the green don't have to wait unless it's chronic. I don't pardon, I punish. You keep your what I create. Now let's run it, keep it underground and slang these tapes. Yes. There's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all feel fresh. Yes.
yes. It's a billion MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see some on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all feel fresh. Practical thinking, my ink pen links into my soul, emitting energy to rotate the globe. Remembering we all shining stars in the solar. So far, the Global Flotation Artists Committee represents enough positive entities to keep the world spinning. No point pretending all these newcomer rapping apprentices with offbeat fragrances, babbling on the mic with no power of languages, rejoicing in enlightenment. Then handle your individual lecture responsibilities in all port facilities. Residuals will come, but what comes will go. Practice practical thinking, link into your soul. Yes, 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 yes. It's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all think they fresh. Yes, 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 yes. It's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I seen them on the east and I seen them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all feel they fresh. See, I can rap and put an attic pen go at it. It's a war going on upstairs in my attic. Mission started, I departed, dedicated to the art form with concise words based on heritage through the whole damn dorm. Doing my broadcast, I influence moves, and the ones who do correspond must have similar views in some form or another. The colors will change colors just because you glance don't mean you'll discover brother dancing with a devil in $1 million dress. Skin like mine, but her brains in a mess. I gotta confess, I feel distressed from some energies generated outside of my circumference, but I continue to smoke it down to the resin, attitude the next brethren. So who you frontin'? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's a million MCs and we all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all think they fresh. Yes, 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 yes. It's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all feel they fresh. Yes, 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 yes. It's a million of them and they all feel they fresh. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all feel they fresh. Yes, 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 yes. It's a million MCs and they all feel stressed. I see them on the east and I see them on the west. It's a million of them, yes, and they all feel they fresh. They practice practical thinking, yes. Practice practical thinking, yes. Seen them on the east and I seen them on the west. Million MCs and they all feel they fresh. Practice practical thinking, yes.
Sad in the dark, masked by the night. Patient with my life, my mistakes make me right. My pain sacrifice. Influences make me judge with a clear mind. Tears drop from clinical depression. Resting in peace, that's how I'm standing. Holding my head, me and my lonesome. Toting these beats, LAX boarding beats since I was a teen. Why me? Why me? This is not a cry for help. I'm telling you, save yourself, so you don't crack near the faults. Even though I'm on the edge, I place to the creator every night to tell my progress. I guess this is what they meant when they said drama never be shit. Special thanks for showing your love and support. Filling in.
Help, I'm losing the ability to express myself. Felt myself lie down on green grass. The illusion never lasts. River muck, prostitution, pollution, smut. Nuts and clits argue on who should approach who fuss. Compass my way to freedom when my obituary is read. And I wear red, urban dread, concrete jungle. Smuggle with the squares. Everything ain't always what it appears. Fever 3 years, will I be alive? Drive archangels, but I'm for sure guilty. Slice this milkman for my soul. Tied from the on-running soccer goal. Fuck so it must be told. No, student, following followers, follies. Just a student fulfilling full destiny.
if a rhyme went back in time and then I turned into an ape naked. First I told them about the grays, how it could be a fable, it might be staged. But what's stranger, turn the page, space angels incubating baby Jesus in the manger. Oh, amazing, stargazing at night, unidentified lights exciting, like one big eye, up in the sky, spying down on us all. You all should have known by now that they came to this place, other races of people just like us, with other faces from other places in space. I guess that's the case. It's like Marcel, Will, and Holly meets Bob Marley. You step out from your pod looking kinda hot in a swirl like Rod Serling. So get yourself a girl and twirl her like a wind whirling.
Don't get mad. You see, change is good. If what you learn don't change yourself, then why are you learning what you're learning? Listen, change is good. All we doing is elevating in the neighborhood. So all my people, if you're with me, throw your hands in the air and let me know you're with DCC.
Into the darkness we will ride, leaving all our cares behind. We ride, and if you all should come on down, BCC will be around all night, all night.
Worldwide, worldwide, whenever people start and keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start bump, start bump, start bump.
Ground zero.
The power I've suggested in my mind is infinite. Times about to crumble by the percussion of my instruments. Intricate wordplay and battle tactics. Leave whack crews bruised and hump from branches without bandages.
So that's like an intricate.
Close attention for the plot gets thick. This shit's like that of no other from under this earth. My purpose is to uplift